Why do we take fighting games so personal? Good question. When I'm playing Tekken 8 and somebody is using, what's that girl's name? She's like from Peru and she's like got this coffee thing going on. That's her like whole personality. I think her name is Azuzina or something like that. I can't stand fighting her. I just can't. Immediately raging when I fight, when I lose to her.
It's just a game, right?
It is not. It's much more than a game.
So why does it get under our skin? Why does losing feel personal? Why does winning feel like proving something?
Because it feels like somebody really beating your ass in real life. I don't know though.
Most games give you something to lean on. You've got teammates, you've got randomness, you've got distraction.
Y'all can hear the video, right? Let me know in the chat.
But in fighting games, it's just you. No teammates, no lucky items, just you and the other person.
This chick, right, the one that's dancing right here, I cannot stand fighting her. It's like AIDS, man. It's like she can parry everything. I would say she can dodge everything. She has. I just hate her. I just hate her whole character, man.
No one took.
It's like easy mode.
Every decision comes from you. So when you lose, it doesn't feel like that game
Alyssa is
beat
worse
you.
too.
It feels like they beat you.
Yeah.
And that stings more than we want to admit. Because it feels like they figured you out. Not your inputs.
I cannot stand Ling Xiaoyu. Xiaoyu is also annoying too.
Not your mains.
Crushes every low.
In most games, you can mess up and no one even notices. In fighting games, your mistake gets punished right away.
Exactly.
You have a move, you get launched. You press a button, they duck and launch you. Every time you mess up, the other player is right there to punish you. And it's not quiet. You see the sparks, the big red counter hit, the slow-mo kill. Everyone watching knows exactly what happened. It feels personal because someone is reacting to you in real time, talking back through their gameplay. You can't really hide in fighting games.
But sometimes I think characters in fighting games, depending on who you choose, that character really carries that player. It's not really you're losing to the player per se. I mean, well, technically you are, but you're just losing to a broken character. That's how I feel about some Tekken characters. Like now, there are some Tekken characters that are hard to play as, and I give people props every time they beat me with that character. And it's just, you got really, really like broken characters, bro. People like to use characters they can spam the special move exactly. Like King players, I normally do pretty good against King players because they're just trying to fucking like grab you the entire time. But there's a particular move that I can't stand where it's like he's just kicking, he's crouching and he's kicking you and he's like chopping your ankle. I'm like, I fucking hate that move. I broke my game playing DBZ Kakarot. Damn, bro. That doesn't have multiplayer, does it? That's a single player game, Javon. Yeah.
If you panic,
That's
it
crazy.
shows. If you get scared, they press harder. If you lose focus, they run you over. Sometimes you can feel them reading you. Like they know your next move before you do.
Right.
And suddenly you're stuck. You second guess every input. You're not just losing rounds.
Don't forget about the
You're
trolling.
losing confidence. That kind of pressure makes a loss feel deeper than just
You lose.
it feels like they broke your game plan and you're just trying to hold on. Every jump you made, every panic sidestep, every bad habit.
And you know what else makes me mad is that sometimes when you are playing against somebody, then you're blocking, all right, it's my turn to punch you. No, they steal your turn. So it's like, hey, wait a minute. Why am I still blocking? And in Tekken 8, you get chip damage. So you can't block forever. So certain characters that they just fucking Some players just like mad, like Reyna. Like sometimes when I play against Reyna, she is so fast. She be putting fucking hands on me, and I be blocking it. But then it's like, all right, I feel like I can actually attack. No, she fucking either counters me and she fucking keeps like spamming 1-1. I'm like, bro, this is ass.
Doesn't forget. And if the player on the other side is sharp, they'll use all of it against you. That's what makes it feel personal. You're not just getting hit.
DBZ
You're
Kakarot
getting
needs
figured
a
out.
GTR bag. That'd
But
be
when
dope.
you win, that's when it hits the other way. You didn't just beat the character, you beat the player. You
Yeah.
blocked the mix, you read the low, you clutched it out, you made the right call right when it mattered. That wasn't luck.
It's when you're playing local and you're bio talking hella shit. Oh my goodness, I agree. People play Guile on Street Fighter, and arguably the hardest character to learn. I respect those players for putting the work in a character like that, but bro, he is annoying, I bet. Shit makes me hate the juggle function. I know, man. JC, bro, I couldn't get past Dodoria. No one more annoying to play against than Scorpion. Oh my god.
It was you. That win feels earned because it was all you. That's the high everyone chases. And it's the reason
I
we
think
come back.
there was one character in Tekken. I don't think she's in Tekken 8 yet, but I think her name was like Julie Chang or something like that. She's like this girl who's like kind of like a hippie. She's like really like kind of like a tree hugger type of character. She's like one with the land, but she has like I don't know how to explain her martial arts, like what her style is, but bro, I like punched a hole in my wall over here. Y'all can't see it, but I lost so bad to her in Tekken 7. I punched a hole in my wall.
Even after a bad day. I got this comment once. They said they used to play Yoshi, but stopped because people kept throwing slanders at him. So they moved on to other characters
I can't stand
just
playing
to
Yoshi.
avoid the shame.
Yo, Addicted Gamer,
Like,
what's up, bro?
that's crazy. And that comment just stuck with me because sometimes it really does feel like people don't just judge the character. They judge you for picking them. But picking a character isn't about being cheap or annoying. Most of the time, people just pick whoever they enjoy playing. Maybe they're still learning, or maybe they just want to have fun. But when someone hates your pick, it's like they're throwing shade at you personally. And that kind of stuff can wear you down over time. Nobody picks a character thinking they're gonna get hated for it. So, yeah, when it happens,
well.
it can really get to you. At the end of the day, characters are just tools. You're the one piloting them. You're the one making the decisions. The wins don't come from the move list. They come from
Another reason why I don't hate fighting games, but like another reason that irks me about certain fighting games, when you're playing ranked and you know you're just starting out, I hate when people smurf. Like they've already got like, you fight a character who you fight somebody with a low rank, and it's obvious that they're not like, this rank. They're a higher rank than what they're portraying. And they have like another character who's like, what? A god of destruction or some shit like that. And it's like, dude, stop smurfing. Why am I even matched with you? Like, what the hell's going on?
I don't play one character. I play more than 10 of them. And it's not because I'm trying to confuse people or dodge matchups or avoid judgment. It's just because I like them. I never switch just because someone doesn't like who I'm using. They just give you different ways to express yourself.
Imagine
we
if
don't
people
want
could
to
trash
admit
talk
it,
live.
but ego is part of this.
I'm actually surprised they don't have like party chat, or like you can't talk to like somebody on Tekken 8. Well, I think you can. You have to go to the arena, but in ranked matches, I don't think you can talk to anybody or something like that.
It's not just pride, it's fear. We want to prove we can handle it,
Rakum
stay
Ram.
calm, play clean.
I did
So when
not
someone
want
beats
this
us
dude
down
as a
in
DLC
2 rounds,
character.
It's like they exposed us. Like They showed we weren't ready. That's why people rage. That's why people plug. Not because they're sore losers, but because deep down, that match scared them. And it's easier to leave than to face that again. Some days, you just play bad. Your reactions are off, you keep falling for the same stuff, you get launched for no reason, and you start to feel like you've forgotten how to play the game. It's frustrating, because deep down, you know you can do better, but that version of you just isn't showing up today.
The rage quit video you did a while back had me dying. Oh yeah. I forgot about that video. We need to probably do another one. Have I ever played Ninja Storm, JC? Yes, I have. I forgot which Ninja Storm it was, but I think it was definitely not the most recent one. I think it was like the first ever Ninja Storm that came out with Naruto. I actually enjoyed that game. I mained Itachi.
So even if the other player isn't trying to make it personal, it still ends up feeling personal. Everyone copes differently. Some people laugh it off, some mash rematch even more, some switch characters just to reset the feeling, and some people just...
Would I ever do a gaming competition? Maybe. So let me tell y'all, when I was at my, when I went to UCF and I was in this, dorm, it was off campus, but not really. It was like a dorm affiliated with UCF. It was called like Northview Apartments. My first week there, they were having like a Super Smash Brothers Brawl tournament, and that's my shit. That is my shit, man. I played like Melee. I think it's pronounced Melee or Melee, but I played Melee when I was younger, and I put so many hours into that game using Fox and Falco. So I had like that muscle memory still ingrained into like my body. So I went downstairs. My friend was like, dude, you should probably enter. And I was like, oh, I guess I could. So first 3 matches, and mind you, chat, I have not played Brawl in years, at least 6 years. Fucking worked everybody in those first 3 matches. I was whooping ass, right? So I made it I made it all the way to the final match. And and it's so funny because I see sometimes memes of like how you know a guy or how you know a player is good at Super Smash Brothers, and they look all like disheveled and shit, and like they look like they haven't like washed or bathed in like a week. It looked just like that dude. The guy that I was playing in the final match, he looked just like what people described. He was just like disheveled, like looked like he hadn't slept in weeks. I was like, oh shit. I beat him one time. Then he was like, okay, I'm gonna use Dr. Mario, whoop my ass, and he won the like tournament. I was like, what? But dude, he was playing like this, and he literally sat up and he whooped me, bro. He whooped me, bro. Pause.
Just leave, not out of disrespect, but because they're tilted and they don't want to get tilted even more. And yeah, it sucks to get one and done, but it's just a game, you know?
It's not just a game. The
person doesn't know what kind of day you're having.
It's not just a game.
They don't know if you've been losing all morning, or if this is your first game after a long day at work, or if you're trying out a new character and feel completely lost, and you don't know what kind of day they are having either. That's part of what makes it so...
It's so... You know what it is, man? Like, there's been days where I've had like just horrible days, and you're like, all right, you know what? Work wasn't good. I didn't have a good gym session. You know, whatever the case may be, you come home and you're like, you know what? Let me just play some Tekken 8. And then you get your ass handed to you in ranked. And it's like, oh my God, you just gotta hit this pose. Just sitting there like, yo, if I crash out, I'm gonna have to buy a new monitor, a new mouse, a new keyboard, a new headset. Just relax.
Weirdly emotional. It's 2 strangers clashing at full speed, both of them carrying stuff that
you're a Lucas main?
Can't see. There's something different about this genre.
I kind of want to get back to
Every button you
playing
press
Smash Brothers
endures.
again.
Every guess, every risk, every loss, it's all on you. So yeah, we take it personally sometimes.
It is about
because
respect.
there's no one else to blame. And maybe that's why we keep coming back. Win or lose, it feels real. And that's what makes it worth it.
Not a bad video, man.
It's kinda funny. A few of my friends actually get mad after fighting me. They take it personally, like really personally, and then stay mad the whole day. Like, bro, Omaini taking
Like, you don't. This guy doesn't understand it, man. This guy does. Like, when I was living with my parents when I was in community college, and I think that's when like Tekken 7, yeah, and Tekken Tag Tournament, I think was after Tekken 7, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyway, she would be on the other side of my house, or their house, and I would be in the office, and she would hear me say, my mom and my dad would be asleep, and I'd be up playing in the office. She would hear me say, "Oh my God, are you serious? How you not dead? Are you serious?" And then she would be like, "Yo, cut the game off." I'm like, "Mom, I can't."
But yeah, I get it. Fighting games can bring out stuff in people. You know, even after saying all this,
Rage,
I don't really take
frustration.
fighting games that seriously. People plug on me, people key charge, people one and done.
Oh,
Sometimes
don't
I
get me
get a
started
little-
on key charging. Don't get me started on... Man, you could just be like whooping this dude's ass, and then he'll win the match, but before he wins the match, he'll just fucking key charge. You're like, bro, like, why you gotta key charge me, man?
annoyed, but most of the time, I just sigh it off and
Sad
move
ass
on.
music.
Even when people hate who I play, call my character annoying or cheap or whatever, I don't stop playing them. They're just different ways to express yourself.
Dude,
That's
I don't think this guy really understands, chat. Just what it like when you play certain characters, you have to like. Okay, so I played Jin Kazama in Tekken 8. Now I am not oblivious to the fact that Jin is super broken in Tekken 8, but I don't try to use all of his like bullshit moves, mainly because I don't fucking know how. But even if I did, I would try to like play them like straight up, you know what I mean? And what I mean by that is I wouldn't try to like use some cheap spammy move that I could probably use, but the only reason I still stick with Jin is because Tekken 7 Jin was so much more difficult than Tekken 8. And people enjoyed Tekken 7 Jin because they felt like he was a lot more honest of a character. And so now when you got Tekken Jin 8 just fucking using the power of friendship to beat everybody's ass, people are like, "Oh man, he has so many tools, man. Whoever uses Jin, man, just it sucks." Like, I understand the frustration, I do, but only reason I stick with Jin is because I finally feel like, well, us Jin mains finally have something to kind of like, you know, we have a good character. I mean, finally, right? I mean, we went through so much to struggling with Tekken 7 Jin, and we finally have a good character. But he is very broken. He is OP. I will admit that.
all characters really are.
I will
So
admit
get
that.
it. If you take this game personally sometimes, yeah, we all do. But if you're still here, still trying to improve, still learning from your losses, then
Damn,
that's
this video long as fuck.
a lot
It's
more
like
than
8
your
minutes.
rank ever could. Thanks for watching. If you disagree with anything I said, feel free to let me know. As long as you're not just lashing out, I'd actually be down to talk about it. I don't upload that often, but when I do, I try to make every video feel like they actually mean something. So if you like this one, maybe consider subscribing. It really does help me going. And hey, I just hit 100 subs. It's not a crazy number,
Oh, he
yeah,
only
but it
has
means a
100
lot
subs.
to me that people
Pretty
care
good
enough
video
to
for a
stick
100 sub
around.
channel.
Thank you.
All right. That was a good video. It was a good video. Wow, he only has 79 views? All right. Pretty good. He'll blow up. I'm sure next time I check in on that channel, he'll have like freaking at least a couple of thou. Video idea. You could focus in a certain game like Tekken and make guides on the game, things like how to play Jin or yeah, the thing about that, Miguel, I don't know if I like Tekken enough to do that because Tekken is very intricate. You gotta worry about like frame data and like, people want to see you read the new patch notes and they want to see you play ranked. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to enjoy Tekken. Tekken is a game that I play every once in a while. I think nowadays I don't really play it as much, but even I don't really understand frame data that much. Or like 1+2. Like sometimes I watch like Tekken content creators. They're always like, yeah, man, I don't know what happened. I did 1+2+3+4+5, and it should have hit that guy. But then she did 3+5+6, and then it whiffed my wall standing 3. Like, what are they saying?